houses. Throughout our country at the moment, in fact throughout the world, most people are confined to their houses. And what you discover is, under this period of so-called lockdown, you're confined to that house. And whether you live on your own or there's a group of family members in the house, you've discovered that spending all day in that house can be, and sometimes is, very difficult. If you're anything like me, where you live in a house where other family members are about, you get those noises. You get people, you're having to queue up for the bathroom, there's noises here, there's noises there. Sometimes you go into the living room and there's the television. You go into the kitchen and there's the clatter of pans. There is the movement of people as they travel around the house. And trying to find that moment of quiet, or that moment when you can just sit and ponder or look out of the window and reflect. There are spaces within our houses where we feel more comfortable than others. Just have a think for a moment of your individual house. Think of those rooms within your house. Think of the places where you like to sit. Think of the places where you can have those moments of quiet. I've got a story from the New Testament, from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 2, and it's about a man with some wobbly legs who has to lay on his bed all day. But the man who lays on his bed all day is quite fortunate because he has 4 friends. And the 4 friends have heard that in a nearby village, Jesus is in the house. Yeah, Jesus is in the house. High five, Jesus is in the house. So the 4 friends determine that what they will do is they will take the man who lays in his bed all day to Jesus. Yet as they get closer and closer to the village, they discover that the crowds are too great. And so they go to the window and they can't get in the house. They go to the door and again, they are prevented from getting into the house. They discover that on the side of the house, there are a set of steps. So the man with the wobbly legs, who lays on his bed all day, is carried by the 4 friends up the steps. And they go up the steps to the roof of the house. And the roofs in the houses are not like traditional roofs like we may understand, but in biblical times, most of the houses have flat roofs. And so what they do is, the 4 friends, they start to dig away at the roof. And they dig away at the roof until eventually they've created a hole in the roof and they get the man down through the roof to the feet of Jesus. Yes, Jesus, Jesus. And Jesus looks at the man who's laid on his bed, and Jesus says to the man, "You are forgiven." Hey, forgiven. The crowd are confused, they're thinking, who is he who can offer forgiveness? But Jesus, who says to the man on the bed, "You are forgiven," then says to him, "Now take up your bed and walk." And the man walks and goes away on his journey. I don't know about you, but there's a twist in the story. Not only are the 4 friends helping the man because they can get him to Jesus, they can get him to the house, but it's only Jesus who can offer forgiveness to the man. And this is so confusing to the crowd, so taken away out of their expectations, that they realize that this man, i.e. Jesus, must be special, that he is the one who can forgive sins. The expectation is that the man would receive healing, but first he receives forgiveness. As you sit in your house today, as you travel around your home, as you become aware if there are other people in your house, find a little quiet space. Sit down for a moment and understand that Jesus is the one who offers forgiveness. That Jesus is the one who offers mercy. That Jesus is the one who offers grace and love. Have a good day today.